So we can become trapped by dopamine. Dopamine's the neurotransmitter of pleasure and reward. And with the release of dopamine in the brainstem, we feel good. We feel alive and energized, and we want more. Dopamine is actually partly responsible for the way we get into ruts, though, because we do what makes us feel comfortable, and we're getting better at what we've always been good at. The neurochemical reward we get from repeating successful patterns of behavior can, however, hold us back from trying new things, from discovering new ways of living our life, of coping. So it can trap us in those ways. The release of dopamine can lead to addictive behaviors too, like scrolling on our phones, wanting more of what makes us feel good, or what made us feel good before, even if it's not necessarily that good for us. So, the dopamine operates on the basis of experience. When the brain experiences what it expects to experience, when you turn the key in the car and the engine starts, or your social media algorithm provides you with all the clips that you find funny, or articles that reassure you of your beliefs and biases, then your dopamine levels stay steady. If something unexpected happens, we turn the key and the engine does not start, then the expectation is disrupted. The disruption switches off the dopamine and generates a slight unease in the body. A mistake has been detected. So that the brain directs us to stop moving forward until we know things are okay. And the insula, the structure that reads what's going on in the body, communicates this unease to the anterior cingulate cortex. That's the structure that we use to focus our attention and track errors internally. The spindle cells in that anterior cingulate cortex, which are the fastest transmitting neurons in the brain, pick up the ease of this disruption of the dopamine release, and they instantly saturate the rest of the cortex with that feeling of unease. Uh-oh, I don't think I should be doing this. So people can interpret this feeling of unease as anxiety, which can automatically lead to refusing or deferring new challenges. It can feel like a risk to try anything new. We might talk ourselves out of watching a different genre of film, or visiting a new place, or venturing into a new relationship, or a new career. One popular way that we can recondition that automatic hesitancy that's stopping the action is by facing the fear and intentionally crossing the threshold into action. Eleanor Roosevelt's motto was, do one thing every day that scares you. And that's pretty wise advice and practice from a stellar role model of resilience. The do one scary thing a day is a great example, whereby you practice crossing that threshold of anxiety and practice experiencing something new and different. Then if you practice repeating, doing that scary thing, one a day, every day for a good period of time, you ultimately recondition your brain. Whereby, and when you can actually take action over small anxieties or fears that you may have, you're actually reconditioning the brain to act instead of stop. And that can give a sense of satisfaction, about being able to change the responses in the brain. When you take action, the dopamine is restored, and you're actually beginning to recondition the brain's response to anxiety. So do one scary thing a day is pretty good advice. Although, of course, there are a number of other effective ways to escape the dopamine trap. And first of all, it's becoming aware of it. I hope you find that useful. Bye for now.